If you're trying to make money online right now, it can honestly feel like you're just drowning in noise. I mean, the whole space is moving at light speed, right? You've got new strategies for AI agents, for short form video, SEO. It's popping up every single day. So, how do you actually cut through all of that? Well, we've gone and analyzed 15 of the most effective strategies being used right now to give you a clear blueprint. Okay, let's dive into this. First things first, let's just start with a number. $16,700. And look, this isn't some hypothetical. This is a real result from one of the strategies we're about to break down. And here's the crazy part. That was generated in just 12 days. Seriously. This just proves that even with all the chaos and noise out there are these massive opportunities just sitting there, ready for you to grab, as long as you know where to look. So, to make sense of all this, we've organized these strategies into 4 key themes. We've got the new content playbook, then the AI gold rush, followed by smarter ways to sell, and finally, we'll wrap up with the essential mindset you need to make it all work. Think of this as your roadmap. All right, first up, the new content playbook. And this is a big one. It's about a fundamental shift in how content gets made and distributed, all driven by AI and automation that allows for just unprecedented scale. Let's just put this into perspective for a second. The old way, right? You'd spend weeks, maybe even a month, editing and perfecting a single video. The new way? Some creators are using AI agents to pump out up to 1,200 short-form video clips every single day. At that volume, luck just becomes irrelevant. And this new playbook is packed with some seriously powerful tactics. You've got something called the YouTube Shorts glitch, where you just repurpose existing long-form content into these little bite-sized clips for a whole new audience. Then there's AI-managed automation for faceless channels that can pull in thousands a month. And of course, the Instagram Growth Flywheel, a system for turning one single idea into over 20 pieces of content to just maximize your reach. And this brings us right back to that number I showed you at the start. Remember the $16,700 in 12 days? It came from this exact YouTube short strategy, which generated a staggering 11.7 million views. It's just a total masterclass in efficiency. Now, all this massive scale in content creation, it naturally leads us right into our second theme, the AI gold rush. Because the whole conversation is shifting from just using these AI tools to actually building and selling AI solutions directly to businesses. Now, that might sound super complex, but it's becoming shockingly accessible. So let me ask you this. What if you could build a genuinely valuable AI agent for a local business in just 10 minutes without having to be some master coder? And this is where it gets really practical. One case study shows an AI agent that was built for a restaurant. It handles customer questions, it takes reservations automatically, and it even upsells menu items on its own. And the best part? It was built and deployed in minutes. It solves a massive pain point for that business owner. So if this is the future, where should you place your bets? Well, the experts are pointing to a few key career paths for the next 18 months or so. Things like building voice agents to replace receptionists, mastering workflow automation, using what they call vibe coding to build apps way faster, and of course, consulting for businesses on how to put it all together. I mean, the level of specialization is just getting incredible. One creator literally trained a custom GPT on all of the marketing guru Russell Brunson's books. So now he has an AI that can write ad copy and design entire sales funnels in Brunson's exact style. It's like having this world-class expert right in your pocket. But look, having the world's best content and the coolest AI tools won't help you one bit if you can't actually close a deal. And that brings us to our third section, smarter ways to sell. This is all about pairing that timeless sales psychology with the modern tools we've been talking about. Okay, for example, a lot of online stores send their cold ad traffic straight to a product page. That creates a ton of friction. The smarter way to do it is with a quiz funnel. See, it feels interactive, not transactional. It asks the customer questions, it builds trust, and then it recommends a product. The conversion rates are just so much higher. Here's another brilliant sales tactic. Go after the boring local businesses. The real key here is to focus on businesses that are already spending money on Google Ads. Think plumbers, HVAC companies, you name it. Why? Because you already know they value getting new customers online. The hard part is done. And here's the crucial part of the pitch. You don't sell them SEO. No. You show them this simple math. You estimate how many calls they're missing, You apply their average close rate, and you show them exactly how much revenue is just vanishing into thin air each month. You're not selling a service, you're selling revenue recovery. So then, the offer becomes a complete no-brainer. For, say, $1,500 a month, you'll help them get that lost revenue back. And the best part for you? This can be an 85% profit margin business with recurring revenue. It's a beautiful model. Okay, finally, let's tie all of this together with what I think is the most important piece of the puzzle: the modern hustler's mindset. Because underneath all these content strategies, AI tools, and sales tactics, there's a specific way of thinking that makes it all work. A perfect example is something called the AI arbitrage model. Here, you focus entirely on sales. You're closing these high-value deals for AI solutions, maybe $5,000 to $15,000. Then you pay technical experts to actually build and fulfill the service. This lets you stay in your zone of genius and scale so much faster. And this model points to the single biggest error most people make. They think they need to just disappear, go into a cave, and learn a skill for 6 months before they can ever even try to sell it. But the real fix? It's a total mindset shift. First, you find a real business problem. Then, you sell the solution to that problem. And finally, you get paid to learn how to deliver it. You become a paid problem solver from day one. So, when you look at all of these strategies, from the shorts to the SEO to the AI agents, the most crucial takeaway is this: the most successful people don't try to do everything. They pick one repetitive loop, one business model, and they just master it. The amount of opportunity out there right now is honestly overwhelming. But it's only overwhelming if you try to do it all. So the real question this leaves us with is a really simple one. Which loop will you master?